So, you want to find out more about your neighborhood, be more involved in your community, find nearby resources available to you. But how do I do this? Well, the City of Omaha, along with Douglas County GIS, created this interactive map called the Omaha Neighborhood Organization Maps, or Lookup tool. And this is a very great tool to help you find neighborhood resources and organizations in your area. There's a couple ways to find this map. You can go to our homepage at planninghcd.cityofomaha.org, and as of this recording, you can find it underneath our news and updates. And then also I should note at the end of this video, I'll be showing you ways to access it on our mobile devices because that is a little bit different than when you're using a desktop. But here on desktop, go to Neighborhood Planning. There's a little tab here on the left, and then scroll down to Neighborhood Directory. Select that, and scroll down a little more, and you'll see this image here of the map, and you just click on that, and that'll take you to the website. Now the other option, and sometimes it does take a minute to load. So the other option is to go to apps.douglas.org/neighborhoods, and that will also take you directly to the website. So as you can see, you have a map of Douglas County and all these little shaded areas, and these shaded areas are neighborhood associations. The difference between a neighborhood association and a homeowners association, there are some differences. If you go back to our website, you can see those differences here. So there's a couple of ways, or a few different ways to utilize this particular interactive map. Over here on the left hand side, you can type in your address or the name of the organization that you are looking for. So let's just try doing an address, and you can always type in an address. You don't have to type in every single thing that you're looking for, so you can just type in the minimum and it'll bring up some options for you. Alright, so here's one that we typed in, and on the left you'll see these menu tabs that'll open up. So you have neighborhood associations, alliances, and community groups. So the first one will be neighborhood associations, and then neighborhood alliances are basically alliances where neighborhood associations work together to form an alliance, and those areas can overlap. So that's why you can see, as you can see in this one, there are two neighborhood alliances. So let's select neighborhood association, and if you do that, you'll get the information for that particular neighborhood association. Go back. Excuse me. When you do that, on the map here, you'll also see the borders of that particular neighborhood association. If you select neighborhood alliances, again, you'll see the information for those for that particular neighborhood alliance. If you select one, again, you'll see the borders of that particular neighborhood alliance along with the information for that particular neighborhood alliance. And then finally, community groups. As you can see, there's quite a few, which is a good thing. And if you select that, you'll see all the different organizations that do work in that particular area. And if, again, you can select any of those and gather the information for that particular organization. Another way that you can do this is by clicking on the map, and it'll again bring up the information of any neighborhood associations or alliances and community groups in that particular area. Now, if you live in an area that is not shaded, that's okay. Let's just pick a random area that isn't. So even though this particular area doesn't have any neighborhood associations associated with it, it'll still be under some neighborhood alliances, and there will also be plenty of community groups as well. You can also select this icon here, and that'll actually help find the area that you are at that particular moment. So it just kind of geolocates where you are, and that's another option to use to find organizations in your area. Now you can also type in the name. If you know the name of the organization that you're looking for, you can just begin typing it in. And the great thing about this field here is it'll start auto-populating some suggestions for you. So let's just start typing in the name of an organization. See, I'll type all. As you see, it's already started to auto-populate some suggestions for me. Let's just say all communities, and there we are, all communities outreach service. We can select that, and then over here we will get the information of that particular organization along with their service area. So if you're using mobile, in order to access that neighborhood planning tab on our website, you'll have to go up here to the menu button up there, and then you'll see neighborhood planning over there. And then from that point you can scroll down, select neighborhood directory, and again scroll down, and then you will find the image for the interactive map. And that will bring up the website. So the menu is a little bit different. It's on the bottom instead of on the side. But there you are. So again, with mobile, things are a little bit different. You have the controls essentially at the bottom of the page instead of over on the left. So when you do that, the information is going to come up at the bottom of your screen. Now, unfortunately, when you do that, that does cause a little bit of problem at the bottom. You may not be able to see everything easily. So one option, sorry for this orientation, but is to go into landscape mode, and then that way you can actually see those items a little bit easier. Those menus are a little bit easier to access. The other option, if you are going to be in portrait, is to select this little icon right over here. And if you do that, then the window will expand upwards, and then you can see all the information that you're looking for and be a little bit easier to access. So that is the Omaha Neighborhood Organizations map and lookup tool. We hope that you utilize it, and it's of great use to you to help you become more interactive and engaged in your neighborhood. Thank you for watching.